Overland is a roguelike, turn-based strategy game by Finji. You play a survivor attempting to drive west across the United States after an infestation of bug-like alien creatures ravaged the world. It's unclear why going west is the goal, especially since things appear to get worse the farther you travel. Your character and allies are all randomly generated, with the majority of the game's backstory doled out through short lines of flavor text in their personal descriptions. Characters can have passive abilities like yelling to invite companions from a distance, but there's no way to grant or upgrade these traits. Your team will be forced to make stops along their journey to search dumpsters and cars for weapons and fuel. That often also involves encountering creatures that hunt you down at every turn, and will even kill each other to get to you. The map spaces are also randomly generated, and you can run into friendly companions like dogs or other survivors along with replacement vehicles and useful items. Overland specializes in forcing you to make nerve-wracking decisions about the best way to stay alive. I agonized over whether to leave behind the dog who saved me earlier, even though we'd both die for sure if I went back. I failed too many times because of random map layouts, and there's no way to retry a map you failed. You have to start over at the furthest of the 7 areas you've managed to reach. The additional enemy types in later areas lowered the chances of getting a passable section, rather than adding additional challenge to my run. In between combat encounters, you can consult a map and select stops to try and stock up on resources. If you have enough fuel, you can cover more distance to avoid danger. It's always a better idea to go the furthest you can and hope the encounter at that stop was passable, rather than risk failing at a previous one because of random factors like a pitch-black map covered in exploding enemies. While the enemy designs are a bit underwhelming, I do like the overall art style. The encounter maps look like floating toy playsets, and there's a welcome variety in the collection of people and dogs. There isn't too much music to speak of, but the lone guitar accompanied by female vocals on the map screens was both soothing and somber. Overland has all the pieces to make a good tactics game out of scavenging and surviving an enemy threat, but the over-reliance on randomization robs the experience of enjoyable strategic gameplay. The game is out September 19th for $25 on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC.